Alright guys, welcome to my channel. How on a day? Alright, so in today's update, although first I want to say congratulations to every Biafrans out there. There was an information. I'm going to show you a video clip of the Biafran Liberation Army overpowering the Nigerian army, and how it went. At the end, you would see all that happened. I'm going to play the video for you, okay? So, and I also want to update you on someone it was matter that in the next few days, it has been said by the Finnish government that Biafran should expect Simon Ekpa in the next few days, of which we are expecting him less than 4 days after the four individuals that was arrested um, alongside with him has been released. So we are now hoping to see Simon Ekpa speak and address the Biafrans. All right, let's get into the video. The first video says, all right, so QTV says over here, it say, all hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. It say, Oku de kwa over. Biafrans are wise now and will continue doing the needful for the United States of Biafran freedom. All right, so let me play the videos for you so that you'll see all that happened. You could see the guns over there, but let me play the videos for you to see.
December. We deliver. The money we deliver today. Amen. We deliver.
All right, so recently a lot has been happening in Biafran land, of which every one of you here knows what I'm talking about, more especially on the social media space, because that's the only means we use to know what's happening around our environment now. So, like the Nigerian army, bullying people in Biafran territories and a whole lot. But I'm going to show you what this brother wrote, and then I'm going to play you a video clip of all he said. All right, so at this point, looking at the situation on the ground, there's four persons that were actually arrested by the Finnish police has been set free, and there had been a promise to the people of Biafran that in less than few days, someone about will be with these people. So we are still expecting him. But I want you guys to listen to this video. But then, before listening to the video, I'm going to read this thing for you. It said, you get the point now. Nigerian Gota media. One Nigerialist, enemy of United States of Biafran freedom. Saboteurs, traitors, and their master Nigerian terrorist states are all hiding in shame. This to tell you that all that thing they actually presented, all the documents they presented to the Finnish government or the Finnish police were all framed lies. That's just the truth. But I'm going to let you hear from the horse's mouth. Now watch this video.
Morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to all of you, pending where you are hearing me from this very wonderful morning and this very wonderful hour. Good news to Biafrans. The four people that was alleged to be arrested in Finland in connection with the terrorism financing that the Nigerian government brought to the Finnish authority today was confirmed that they have been released. And I wonder why Sahara Reporter did not carry this news. I wonder why Channel Television didn't carry this news. I wonder why every other bloggers did not carry this news. It is only we that are telling you people what is happening in Nigeria. Nigerian media will never tell you the truth. Today, they have freed those four people. Now, the next charges they're going to drop, the next person coming forward is Mazi Simon Ekpa. And from there, that we're heading home. Biafrans, be strong. Don't be divided. Don't panic for one bit. Nigerian government has no case to prove in Finland and in ICC. And thank you, our Prime Minister. Thank you, our COS, Dr. Ngozi Raboise. You are doing a very fantastic and a very wonderful job. May God bless you all. Whether you people believe this one. Whether you don't believe it. It doesn't concern anybody.
All right, so it means nobody wants to go to ICC to go and defend the document they've presented against these individuals, right? It's always good like this, and that's why they say truth always prevails at the end. All right, so let's check the next video by QTV. Public notice. Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, has made it clear on X Space, broadcast on the 19th of December 2024, that there is no recruitment into the Biafran Liberation Army or any named wings of Biafran Defense Force beware. So that means that if anybody is trying to convince you or letting you know that there is recruitment in the Biafran army for the moment, there is nothing like that. You can see over here that they actually pioneer, the deputy pioneer of this struggle is the one that has disposed this information onto the internet. So this is a clear information. So just in case you're planning of going there for recruitment, just know that you're not going through the right source. All right, guys. Finally, Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orabeze addressed the issues of disgruntled individuals on Biafran Declaration in Finland, Lati. Okay, it says Arumere. All right, I'm going to play the videos for you, but please stay tuned. And just in case you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do as well to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell, and as well like, comment, and share this video into any platform you think is necessary for other of our brothers and sisters around the world to see what's going on in our land. All right, so see this video.
The war for the restoration of the independent state of Biafra was a war which only those that truly wanted their freedom and those that were truly following our prime minister will understand what happened in Finland. There were a couple of things that played out that would have really derailed the declaration of the United States of Biafra. One, from the Zoo government. Zoo government never wanted us to declare. That was why what happened to the PM happened just like a few weeks before that event in Finland. They planned it very, very well. They targeted that period, and they were able to execute it at that period. If you like the letter that came from PM, I didn't release all the letters. I only released some portion where he told me to take over until it comes out. But in that letter too, you will see the portion where who in the world that follows Prime Minister Simon Ekpa will ever think or dream that at any point PM could even suggest that we postpone the convention? That shows you they planned real bad. So anybody following the prime minister to hear that kind of suggestion will tell you that there was so much that went on the ground. There was so much. And I thank God for my life. Without what I know, nobody, even in the brigade, nobody would have stopped these individuals from stopping the restoration of the United States of Biafra. Nobody will do that. So even after the declaration, even before the declaration, some of them came in this brigade cabinet with different excuses why we have to postpone the declaration. Even paying for the hall was a last minute something. And this is the declaration we've been planning since February of 2024. Till the last minute or few days to the start of the declaration, the event venue was not paid out for. And there's somebody that calls himself finance minister, and they will be claiming to Biafran they are doing this. Oh, my boss, my boss. But few days to the opening of the event day, that hall, only the Spirit of God touched them to pay for that hall. And then the referendum analysis. We've been having referendums since February. One of them now that we are with, they're going around doing meeting with United Kingdom people yesterday. Chomo Koma. She said that we cannot declare without her giving the analysis of the referendum. And this analysis, referendum Biafrans, we've been voting since almost February, March. And this is somebody that was chairing the committee. So just on the 28th of November, a day before the start of the event, Chioma Okoma was with this Ogenke, all their group saying, we cannot declare because she doesn't have the analysis of our referendum ready. And she's the only one that can do that. She's the only one that has that analysis. I don't have to, if I release the meeting that we had on that 28th, some Biafrans, we are screaming and cursing that they can never stop the declaration of this independence on the 29th. And somebody that was the chair of a committee that knows that from February to November, that one of the things we have to present to the world is the analysis of the referendum. So even though the referendum ended on the 28th, it's just adding maybe 1 or 2 days to what she already has. But during that meeting on the 28th, she said nothing is ready. Therefore, we cannot declare. I don't want to release some private information about meetings that we have with these individuals, but every Biafran should go and thank God for people like us. Thank God that I was there. They planned real bad. Biafrans were screaming. The Biafrans were crying on the meeting we have on the 28th that there's nothing that will stop us from declaring on the 29th. Because if we come to Finland, we do all the dancing, we do all the singing, we do everything. And we do not have one of the basic reasons, major reason why we were in Finland, which is the declaration of our independence. Then what have we achieved? Already, some of them have planned. On that second, there was so much chaos. The one that was called Bam Bam Bam, they was like pacing up and down. They were creating so much chaos to invite the Finnish police. And once the police come, the next thing, they will say, everybody disperse. And we are not going to do that declaration on that second. Their plan was deep. Their cut is deep. But only through Biafrans we understand. But we thank God. I stood my ground. The Biafran cabinet members at that meeting, about 40-something, they all stood their ground. But these individuals, they were opposed to that.
All right, guys, so you can see that even before the convention, there were a lot of controversies. There were a lot of things that went on that would have stopped the convention, that would have stopped the declaration. But thank God that all that plan that were manipulated, that were to destabilize all that the people has been planning for since January 2024, just would have went down the drain just within a day. But anyways, I'm going to play also the continuation of this video also, but another part of this same video that will also open your eyes to all the things that has happened, all the plans to stop the convention. I'm going to play it for you. So listen to this video.
The restoration of the United States of Biafra. Do not follow them. Focus on the task our Prime Minister gave you and stay on that assigned task. Nothing more, nothing less. Some people that call themselves Brigade cabinet members, some of the documents that we requested for, that we need to help us find some of our documents, some of them have seized that. Again, Professor Chioma Okoma, she did the presentation of the analysis of the referendum in Finland. I know I've requested for that document for her from over a week. She refused. She's refused to send that analysis of our referendum. But thank God, we always have a way. This government, we will always have a way. Thank God, through our security servers, we were able to obtain the analysis of that referendum vote that was done in Finland, which she and her cabals, they refused to turn it over to the government. And again, these are individuals working for the government, and then all of a sudden hijacking the properties and the documents that belong to the United States of Biafra government. And they think it's about COS or it's about Simonet or it's about something. But they will pay the prices for what they're doing. So while they are busy doing everything possible to stop us from moving forward, God is opening different sources for us to get the items that they hijacked. And we have all the items that we need to continue to do what we are doing. Again, the United States of Biafran Army, they're the ones in charge of recruitment. There was no recruitment that was announced by me. And I can see people pulling flyers of a statement or something I made like 3-4 months ago when Obatobia was still around. And these criminals inside this brigade cabinet, some of them are parading it. Oh, that the COS is recruiting army, COS is doing this. That is how low they can go. And some Biafrans are listening and following these cowards in these behaviors that they are exhibiting, thinking because they're media, how about media war? And I tell them, where your own media war stops, that is where Biafrans are going to pick up. Again, we are fortifying so many bases in homeland with the resources they need. These are bases that have been approved by our prime minister in meetings, in my presence, in the past. But for some reason, some of the resources they've requested for have been denied of them. Not anymore. Most of them are getting what they need right now, and they are very, very happy doing what they need to do. We are going to have fundraising, like I said, this Saturday. And I believe on the 20th, the finance department are going to announce, I think there will be no fundraising on the 28th because Biafrans are traveling in different parts of the world. It is the holiday season. And I think Biafra needed time to enjoy their holidays with their families. So I think after this fundraising for the next one on the 28th, the finance department will issue a statement on that. But Biafrans, please continue to donate privately. The account is the New Dimension mandate. That is the only account right now approved by the United States of Biafra government and by the Brigade government and the de facto homeland. No other account. And if you go inside that New Dimension mandate, the homeland account is fully embedded inside there. And we thank all the states in Biafra that have been using the homeland account to donate their money. The previous account being used in the homeland, that account has been, we dissociate ourselves from that account because we do not have access to that account. Nobody should donate a dime to any account except the New Dimension mandate and the local account that is inside, which most of you, I believe,